Welcome to a conversation with Zahiya Zareer, the former Minister of Education from the Maldives. Today, we'll be talking about some of the issues highlighted by the Commonwealth Commission on Respect and Understanding, particularly the ones that are specific to the needs of the Maldives and its people. Zahiya, thank you for being here with us today. As you know, education is widely acknowledged to be a critical mechanism to promote respect and understanding and to nurture social cohesion. And yet, access to education is a great challenge for many developing countries, including the Maldives. What are the challenges that your country faces?
We in the Maldives also strongly believe that education is the key to promoting understanding and respect. And I think this is very much the whole purpose behind educating our people and providing access to everybody for primary and basic education. Our target now is to provide 10 years of basic education to everyone, and we have almost achieved that target. We were able to provide universal primary education to everyone by the year 2005, and since then we have been working to provide 10 years of basic education to everybody. And now almost 95% of students have access to secondary schooling in their own islands. So I think we have almost achieved that target as well. Yes, and we strongly believe that this is how we could actually help people to really understand, other cultures, and especially Maldives being a very homogeneous society with one religion, with one race, and with one language. It is more important for us to actually understand the diversity in the other countries as well. But as far as access is concerned, yes, higher education and also the upper secondary, higher secondary education, we still have a long way to go.
Let's talk about the other great challenge, which is the quality of education. This is a challenge that's faced by every country, including the developed ones. And as we know, the Maldives relies heavily on foreign labor because the education system is not able to produce adequate numbers of quality workers. So how would you go about enhancing the quality of education in the Maldives?
All our programs now, and also the programs with other international organizations, are actually geared to achieve quality. And one of the key things is definitely to improve our teacher education, because it is with quality teachers that we can achieve quality of education. So in the teacher training institute and the teacher training faculty of our college, we are improving kind of entry criteria and also the level of the courses as well to improve the quality of teachers. I think we are also providing other programs and access to better resources in our schools. This is one way of we're trying to improve the quality of the education in our schools.
Islam is the official religion of the Maldives, and the open practice of other religions is forbidden and not tolerated. Now, the Maldives, as we spoke earlier, relies heavily on foreign labor. Some of these workers do not share the same belief systems. Restricting their freedom to practice their religion is a challenge to respect and understanding. What can be done to protect minority rights in the Maldives?
I think for a very long time, Maldives has been a 100% Muslim country, in the sense that our constitution says that if you're a Maldivian, you have to be a Muslim. So obviously, we do not have public places where people of other religions can go for religious practices. But we have had teachers and doctors and many other people coming to the Maldives for a very long time, and they have always been given the opportunity to actually practice their religion within their private quarters. So up to now, I don't think this has become a problem, but I guess when we have more numbers, it might become an issue. Now that we have also signed the ILO agreement, and also we have last year for the first time we have passed a labor law. So I think they have the rights now to do these things. So I think gradually we will be bringing about changes, but I think right now it is not so much of an issue as such.
Let's talk about climate change for a moment. I know that this is a topic that is of great concern to the Maldives, particularly the threat posed by rising sea levels. It is possible that the population of the Maldives may become climate refugees in the near future. Hopefully it will not happen. Is there wide awareness about the threat in your country, and what is being done to prepare your people?
We are doing a lot of work to making the people, at least the Maldivian people, aware of this problem. One thing we have done is like for the last 15, 20 years, I mean, even in the early 80s, we started this work. We have included a separate subject called environmental studies, even in our primary education. Since 1983, it's been a subject in the schools, and so even the primary school children are aware of these issues of global warming and the sea level rise and the dangers that we face due to environmental problems that we face right now. And also we get these children in the schools, not only in the primary but also in the secondary, to participate in certain activities where they are made to understand actually what the dangers may be in the future. So in order to make them understand that they should try as much as possible to stop carrying out activities that are environmentally hazardous. So actually also our government has been trying to raise the awareness about our vulnerability, and also many island states like us in the international community, in UN forums and other international forums as well. And I think that's pretty much what we can do, because as far as carbon emissions are concerned, I think Maldives is not an industrial country, and so we don't really contribute that much to it, but of course we have some contributions to this problem as well. But I think what we can do is really be aware of this, and also do whatever we can to make other people aware of it, and also respect and understand the problems that we face in this country.
Let's come back to Islam. Article 9 of the Maldives Constitution says that a non-Muslim may not become a citizen of the country. This seems to me to be the mark of a closed society rather than an open one. And in order to thrive in a competitive environment globally, you do need to have human capital. And it is possible that you need to have citizens that are not Muslim. How would you deal with this problem?
Well, I think we have all these years, I mean, we've been, as I just said, a very homogeneous society. And so people have believed that, in order to become a Maldivian, you have to become a Muslim. So this is still, I think the majority of the Maldivians believe that this should be so. But I guess, yes, now in today's world, I'm sure this is changing actually. Like all these years in the Constitution, I mean, it was clearly written in black and white that a woman cannot become the head of government as well. But with this new Constitution that was ratified last year, this clause is gone. So obviously, it's a positive change, I think, if you really look at it even from a religious point of view. So in one sense, I think these are changing, and yes, I think it will change in the future. But as you said, yeah, with this expatriate community in the Maldives, they have always been given the permission to actually practice their own religions within the private quarters, but we do not have public places or other public worshipping places for other religions in the country as of now. But I would say that, as these problems and issues, as Maldives also becomes more a part of the global community, I think these things will change even in the Maldives as well.
So there is hope for a more open society, a more tolerant society?
I believe so, yes.
And on that note, we thus conclude our conversation with Zahiya Zareer, the former Minister of Education from the Maldives.